video, I will be testing the motors for our quadcopter. First, what you have to do is connect the flight controller to a computer. Then after that, you have to connect it to base flight, which is this. Base flight is basically an app which you use to configure and test your quadcopter. So once I do that, I will go to configuration. So this just shows which direction each motor should go and which number each motor is. So for example, motor 1 is this one, motor 2 is this, motor 3 is this one, and motor 4 is this. And as you can see, motor 1 and 4 are going clockwise, motor 2 and 3 are going anti-clockwise. So I will be checking that using motor testing. So here we are in motor testing, and you should have your battery connected for this. So what you first want to do is check this box, and when you're doing this, make sure you remove all propellers, otherwise it can be very dangerous. Now, in configuration, we saw that the first motor, motor 1, it should be in the bottom right corner, and it should be turning clockwise. So let's just check that. And it's turning clockwise, which is good. Now let's check motor 2. Should be in the top right and turning anti-clockwise. Yep, it's turning anti-clockwise. Now motor 3, which is bottom left, it should turn anti-clockwise. Yeah, it's turning anti-clockwise, which is great. Now finally motor 4 on the top left, it should be turning clockwise, and it is. So that's pretty much it for testing all of your motors. So in this video, I will be testing the transmitter and receiver and make sure that they're talking. So notice that I've taken the battery out because we don't need it right now for this testing process, as all the power is coming from this computer. Now notice when the receiver is powered onto the flight controller from the computer, it is blinking a LED. Now this happens when it's powered, and if it's not happening, then make sure all your connections are right. If the problem still persists, then you would want to check the voltage given from the flight controller to your receiver and make sure that it's 5 volts, not less. Okay, now when I turn this transmitter on, this receiver, the LED just stays on. So that means that the two are bounded. So if you need help in the binding process, read the description below. Now, in the receiver tab, I will be able to control these through the transmitter if it is all working properly. So let's just check. Throttle up. So that's working. Yaw. Working. Pitch working. And lastly, roll is working. Also, aux 1, which is also known as channel 5, should be working. And it's working. Now, aux 2, which is channel 6, should also be working. And it is, which is great. Now, remember one thing. When the throttle is at its minimum point, this value over here should be 1000 plus minus 10. So if it's not 1000, if it's greater or less, using this button, you can change the value over there. So for example, if I push it this way, Oh, sorry, this is yaw. As you can see, the throttle value increased. Now I'll just put it down to the original. Yeah, and so all these three, roll, pitch, and yaw, should be in the middle, which is 1500. And aux 1 and 2 should be around 1000 plus minus 10, like throttle. So that's pretty much it for testing the transmitter and receiver.